This is Ashton Marcus, and I'm on location at the Los Angeles Theater Center for the California premiere of The Happiest Song Plays Last. Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm a KUCI, 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Edward Torres. Directed the last play in the trilogy by Kiara Hudis called Happiest Song Plays the Last.
So question, if my viewers decide to come and see this piece, what should they expect to see?
Well, you expect to see a lot of love, you see some magic, you get to see some a person's dealing and trying to heal and recover from being a part of the Iraq War.
I noticed a lot of this was about more than just, it was about revolution. But more than that, there was actually revolution at home, too.
Yeah, revolution at home, protesting, you know, if you feel that you're being wronged or if you feel really strong about, you know, politics in America today, it's a really good play to see because it's also about protests.
I really enjoyed the performance side. It was actually very Latino-centric, but in kind of in a military way, but also in a poverty, kind of a social-centered way.
Yes, yeah, it was, but it was also very universal. It speaks to the American experience, the immigrant experience, and what we've done for this country and how we continue to do things for this country. We're American too, but we will put our heart and soul into it, and hopefully everyone will understand that we're not as different as everybody thinks we are.
I love your choice of casting. I thought that was fantastic. What do you look for in your casting?
I look for the characters. I look for actors who can embody the characters immediately. That's what I look for.
Actually, I know one of the actors. He's actually
Peruvian.
Colombian.
Okay.
Yeah. Did that matter? I mean, did it matter that he was not from
Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter at all. Not at all. Just as long as they understand the character and they have what it takes to play that character, they have the role. We don't look at, like, whether you're from Puerto Rico or Peru or you're white or black or blue. It's about embodying the character and what the character has to say.
Yeah, you know, one thing about Latino theater I've noticed a lot about, it's a lot about America. If you were to look at black theater, you wouldn't see as much America. If you were to look at, say, Jewish theater, you wouldn't see as much about America. But in Latino theater, you always see America. Why is that?
Because we migrated here to find a better life. And America has provided that to a certain point. Now, you know, understanding the politics and what's going on, we are part of this country and we have a voice and we want to be able to speak that voice in a very genuine and honest way.
Once again, I really love the performance. I love your direction. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much. Kamal, Happiest Song Plays the Last.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI, 88.9 FM in Irvine. And I'm here with
Elisa Bocanegra playing Yasmin and Happiest Song Plays Last. I feel like Yasmin is someone who, she craves, like a lot of people, to leave her community and to see what's out there, to find things that are better, only to find out that home is where the heart is. So she comes back to her old neighborhood where she's actually from. And she contributes to the community in a very special way, and she belongs there. She finds out where she belongs.
I love your character, the way you played, because it played against a war. It's like she was actually engaged in her own personal war. This is kind of like where things come from, you know what I mean? The connection.
Thank you. Well, my nephew fought in Iraq, and he came back with severe PTSD. So this story is very connected to me. I'm also Puerto Rican, and Kiara is a brilliant, one of our most important playwrights. So it's really incredible to work on her material. I feel very honored and privileged.
Question, I've noticed Latino theater deals a lot with America. If you look at black theater, you wouldn't see as much America. If you look at Jewish theater, you wouldn't see as much. But in Latino theater, you always see America. Why is that?
I think because America is actually, I don't know the reason, but I do know that it's going to be changing really soon. With what's going on in the country, it's really heated right now. So I think it's going to be changing really soon. I think everyone's going to be doing it. That's the story about relationships with America, especially culturally specific groups.
Well, I really love your performance.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love your take on your character.
Thank you.
It was actually something very dramatic, but also very entertaining at the same time.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
Mutual. Thank you so much for coming.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI, 88.9 FM in Irvine. And I'm here with...
Hi, I'm Rodrigo, and it's nice to meet you. Nice to be here tonight.
Great. And which character did you play tonight?
I played Agustin in Happiest Song Plays Last. You know, Agustin is a man who loves his country, Puerto Rico. He loves music and he loves family, and he wants to just continue promoting music and family and community.
I love your way you play your character. You were just put so much magnetism, so much charisma into it, so much music into it.
Oh, thank you so much. I need to go take a photograph. So,
All right. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. Now I'm here with...
Hey, I am Peter Pasco, one of the actors in The Happiest Song Plays Last.
Great. And which character did you play?
I played the role of Elliot. He is a complicated guy. He's a really amazing guy because he's got this that Marine mentality where they just set their minds to do anything, and he does it. He's climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, I think either this month or next month. He also, at the beginning of the year, I was speaking to him, and he was saying that he was going to go build some wells in Africa for the children because it helps the kids, I guess, oftentimes will not go to school because they don't have drinking water. So if they build the wells, this allows the kids to go to school. It's again, phenomenal. It's a very philanthropic and very progressive and a really active person.
I love the way you play. You're very dramatic, at times comedic, at times your best friends, at times you were facing your enemies. You had such a range and such a broad scope of character development.
Thank you. That's really great. You should write my bios. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm just... I don't want to sound glib, but I'm just trying to do justice to what Chiara wrote, and to the plays and the trajectory of the character and all that he's been through. So, yeah.
If my viewers decide to come by and see this piece, what should they expect to see?
I think they should expect to see a lot of really great writing being brought onto stage, being brought to life by a really strong cast, and like you said, it's a little bit of everything. You have moments of joy, you have laughter, you have some anguish, and you have tears, possibly happy tears, possibly sad tears.
It was also very dramatic. It talked about war, talked about revolution, talked about kind of a social war that's happening in the United States, as well as a revolution going on on Egypt.
Yes. In many respects, it is very topical too, because there's just not just in this country, but around the world, there are always movements for change, and that's something that is present in the play and present today. And also the fact that it's set, you have the roots in Puerto Rico and what's happening in Puerto Rico, or what has happened and is still happening right now. It's very topical and always something that people can look to and turn around and say, hey, this is the world we live in.
Well, I really loved your performance. I love the performance in general. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It was great meeting you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with...
Vaneh, Assadourian. It's been a wonderful play to be a part of. I'm so glad to get to tell a story that's so timely about Puerto Rico, about a culture that I'm Middle Eastern, so I don't know much about, but it's been so exciting to be a part of.
And which character did you play?
I played Shahnoush. She's a complicated one. She's an Arab American. In the play, in the description, it actually says she's emphasis more on American. And so my take on the character was that she's a human being. She's a multitude of different personality, different characteristics, different ethnicities, and different cultures. And she's born in America, this place where different cultures meet, and she's trying to figure out who she is and come to her own through this play and in this journey.
If my viewers decide to come by and see this piece, what should they expect to see?
They should expect to see culture, family, music, heart. I think that's it.
Yeah, I thought it was very dramatic, but also it dealt with a lot of America. Again, Latino theater, I know, deals with a lot of America, but actually your character also tied a little bit into the Middle Eastern, and it had a lot to do with social war, too.
Yeah, Yeah, exactly, and just stories about ignorance or people not knowing things and judging books by its covers, and we have these two Middle Eastern characters that are, in my opinion, so human in this play and are so humanized, and that's so exciting to see. Not just a Middle Eastern character, but actually a strong, independent woman and a man who's trying to fend for his family and himself. So I think what's exciting about these characters in this play is that we don't get to just see Middle Eastern characters and race or gender. We get to see developed humans that are strong and independent. So that's very exciting.
Also, it was very dramatic. The piece was extremely dramatic, but also very entertaining at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, the writing itself is infused with a lot of comedy. There is just the dialogue between all of the characters and their relationships. It's brilliant, just the way it's written. And then we have a wonderful cast that I think bring out so much of comedy into the characters, and of course there's so much tragedy in the play itself, which makes the comedic moments land a lot more, in my opinion, because they feed off of each other.
Well, I really love the performance. I love the play also. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much for coming out.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. And I'm here with
Kamal Marayati. It's great to be here. It's great to do a show in Los Angeles. I play Ali in the Happiest Song Plays Last, and I'm just really happy that we've worked so hard. This is the culmination of all that work. I love Ali. He's not your basic stereotypical Middle Eastern role that's usually written here. So it's a very nuanced character. He's got many levels, and I love that, and I bring it. I try to bring that to life.
I love your comic timing. You were very hilarious at times.
Well, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you.
But also it was a very serious topic, so you did bring out the message of basically kind of a revolution, kind of post-war syndrome, about veterans.
Yeah. I mean that's really kind of like the message of the play, and just that war, the reality of war, and what the cause and effects are of war. So yeah, I had a great appreciation for that in the play. Yeah.
I usually like plays where basically the character does self-revelation of what they are. This I felt like it was a self-revelation of what America is, or the audience is. This is what we are,
Yeah, I mean, that's probably, you kind of hit it on the head. I mean, this is kind of like a reflection of who we are as a country, so yeah.
Once again, I really loved your performance. I loved the performance in general. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. And I'm here with...
Hi, I'm John Seda. I am in the Happiest Song Plays Last in the role of Lefty. He's a very interesting character. He's someone who is he's a homeless character, but he has found a home with this North Philadelphia family, and he actually had the home before this North family, and he's someone who's probably gone through a lot of tragedy in his own life, but for the first time in his life, he's found some kind of solace in being with his family and loves the fact that they let him in and treat him like part of the family.
I love the way you play your character. It's very challenging. Playing a person autistic, basically homeless, seeing all the tragedy that goes in his life expressed without really saying it.
Yeah, it was a challenge for me as well. One of the things, and I hope I don't offend anybody, but one of the things that I worked with a lot of youth at risk as a counselor, and meeting a lot of young kids who were abused or either on medication or alcohol was a little bit of how it helped me create this character. So that's my truth, is that I have met people like Lefty.
Yeah, definitely. Like 1 out of 80 people are autistic, and obviously with all the trauma in the youth system and all that, it was a very real character, a very necessary character to be seen in a play like this.
Absolutely. I think it somehow Lefty embodies truth in a way. Like I guess in Shakespeare they have the idiot savant or different characters. In this case, Judes, the playwright, I think used Lefty as that kind of person who, even within the innocence, still speaks the basic truth of humanity. And at the end of the play, he says, "Oh, that's the water. I told you the cement doesn't work," and I think that's probably a very profound line.
I really love the way you played. I've been very challenging part. Obviously you can mess it up, but you played it beautifully. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
The Happiest Song Plays Last. We'll be playing at the Los Angeles Theater Center from February 22nd to March 19th. For more information, go to www.thelatc.org.